Hi, hello there. My name's Gray Kinney. I'm actually a photographer here in the Colony, Texas. But I am actually going to remodel my kitchen. I'm going to replace all these cabinets you see behind me. Since I have a fairly small kitchen, I figured I can do it myself. So rather than go to a big box store and buy the cabinets and have them delivered, I thought I would take the maybe easy, maybe hard way around that. So what I did was I measured and I ordered up a set of cabinets from Lillian Cabinets. Now Lillian Cabinets actually sell their cabinets unassembled, but however the actual wood or the construction of these things is made out of wood, not particle board, which that is what I have in here now, and of course if it gets wet, it swells, anyway, just a nasty mess. So anyway, rather than order any prefab ones for the same price, I got these nicer ones from Lillian Cabinet. So just like other people do like unboxing, I'm going to go ahead and kind of do an unboxing myself. But I watched the video, and basically what they tell you is that you need a rubber hammer, and you need some glue, some wood glue, which I went by a big box store and got some, and your drill. Supposedly everything else I need is going to be in the box, which I did watch their video, and it does look fairly easy to put together. So they say go ahead and get a kind of an area set up that won't scratch your cabinet. So I took my kitchen table, put some foam underneath here, and then just kind of threw an old throw blanket on that. So anyway, so I'm going to stop the video for a moment after I get everything out of the box, and I'll just kind of get the pieces together, and then I'll turn it back on and then kind of show you how it works. So. Alright, welcome back. It's been 3, maybe 4 weeks since I started putting together these Lillian cabinets. I've learned a few things. Now I'm sure if you're a cabinet dude, this is probably old hat to you, but one of the things I was a little disappointed in is that I don't feel that the quality assurance and whoever packed these things really were doing what they're supposed to be doing. So what I found is that one of these cabinets is the doors had been used. I could see where the brackets where these guys go on had already been screwed on and taken off. I kind of knew something was up because the boxes looked like, a couple boxes looked like they'd been retaped. And sure enough, that's what was going on. I went ahead and just assembled it because the fronts looked fine. Maybe it was a demo or something, but I thought I was buying all new, not used and new. So the other thing I've noticed is that, and I don't know if I mentioned this to you last time, there appears to be, and this could be related to when they packed or unpacked or got secondhand stuff off the shelves. I had a situation where the 3-drawer cabinet back there, the face would not, this groove here was not cut right. Okay, so right here looks like this is about, I don't know, almost ½ inch. And what was cut was like a 1/4 inch. And so the bottom of the cabinet, the drawer should I say, would not slide into this. I kind of had a freak out moment there because I'd already glued everything together. So I had to stop what I was doing, go out and get my saw and make that slit bigger. So again, a situation where they had faces on in a box with something that didn't fit. Also on this tall cabinet back here, similar situation. Looks like the back that was supposed to slide on in one piece all the way down to the floor. The base that was slid in, and I confirmed I was doing everything right. There was only one base that would go in. It was too long. It came all the way out, so the back would not slide all the way in. Luckily I spotted that, so what I had to do was cut the bottom portion of that back. Then the back comes in 2 pieces. You're supposed to slide one from the bottom, one from the top, and they're supposed to meet together. That didn't work, so I had to improvise. I guess I could have shipped it all back, but there again, I already had 3/4 of it put together. I guess I would have had to have proved the situation and shipped it, so I just said, forget it. I will just trim this, and then I made it work. Lastly, flat out, just they didn't ship me the right base. This base here is an S33. I needed a this is a B33, a base 33 inch, which has 2 drawers and 2 doors, which is fine. Except I needed a sink base 33, an SB33. When I looked at the shipping papers that came in, I saw an SB33 on my order, and I looked at the box. I said S33, and I thought the little sticker was covering maybe, or it said B33, I maybe thought the sticker was covering the S, and I accepted the order. I guess it's their loss actually, because this has hardware and a shelf, which I now will not use. What I'm going to have to do now is I got to go to Home Depot or somewhere and get those little hinges to be able to get this to be a false front. I know you can get them where they'll fold around the front, but again, another expense that I didn't expect and very frustrating. So not too happy with Lillian Cabinets as far as they're getting their shipments right. And the fact, like I said, that used cabinet doors. Now I know I was getting all this supposedly at a 10% discount. I don't know, maybe they were clearing out the warehouse, but if the cabinets were as nice as they are, I'd probably be raising a lot of heck and maybe shipping stuff back, but I'm not going to deal with that. So the other thing I had to do, which I'm accepting blame myself, is I ordered cabinet pulls, but I ordered cabinet pulls that didn't look very good. I should have waited until they came here. I did ask the gentleman to let me know if he didn't think they'd look right. He just put the order in for me and shipped them, and they looked terrible. So I had to ship those back and eat the restocking fee and all that. So, but again, like I said, if these weren't built as nice as they are, I would probably be pretty upset. So the last thing I'm going to be doing is the Lazy Susan. I'm a little fearful because it almost looks like that box has been repackaged. And the case that the metal round thing comes in, as you can see here in a moment, is ripped open. So hope that's not ruined. Anyway, so that's where we stand right now, and I'm just going to turn the camera around, and then we'll see the before and after of the Lazy Susan, see if I can get that together. Alright, so as what I said earlier about the box situation, that's kind of what I'm talking about, and it arrived like this. It looked like it'd gotten wet, and I don't know, so I'm just... It didn't look like it was smashed to me, so I went ahead and accepted it. But again, I think I just get the feeling that the my shipment was kind of let's clean out the warehouse sort of thing, and a little disappointing, but you live and you learn. So. Looks okay, I suppose. So I'll just put these over here for now, assuming that'll be the last thing I install kind of thing. Alright, I thought I'd turn this on for a second because you need to know this is a two-man job. This is just, there's too many moving pieces in this thing. Anyway, I'm about halfway done getting it together, and now I gotta try and get the other back on. So I'm gonna just turn you off, and I'll be back in a minute. You don't need to hear me swearing. Okay, well, welcome back. This has been a few weeks since the last time I did any recordings, but I've got all the cabinets finished. I'll show you just a second. I'm actually what I would call is phase 2. I've gotten everything out of the old cabinets. I've called a countertop guy who's going to come and see me later this week. Hopefully I'll have all the cabinets in so he can just measure, give me price, do whatever he needs to do, and get those installed. I've had a couple hiccups along the way, as I mentioned before, with some cabinets not having the right parts, but I just worked my way through them. The latest is, this cabinet is going to go right here in the corner. The fella at Lillian Cabinets shrunk my corner, this cabinet here, to a 9-inch instead of 12. Same thing over here. And then he's telling me to build out this cabinet with two 2x4s to give it 3 inches this way, 3 inches that way. I was a little nervous about that, but you'll see I went ahead and I laid it out in the living room to make sure that my measurements worked and that I totally understood what was going on, because once I rip out this kitchen, as obviously I won't have a kitchen, so I want to make sure to minimize the downtime on that. So okay, so what I did here is, and I know you can't see the fridge, but I've laid out the base cabinets for the kitchen here. And I luckily, I decided to go ahead and buy some new appliances, so I was able to put those in place of where my existing ones will be. So I have the tall cabinet over there, and then of course the fridge is going to be on the other side of that. So I just pre-measured my 36 inches on that side, just kind of blocked it off to make sure, pretend like there's a cabinet there. And then dropped in the dishwasher, the kitchen cabinet, or the sink cabinet. You may remember I talked about the fact that they didn't send me the right one. They sent me actually just more of a base cabinet with 2 drawers and 2 doors and a shelf. I went ahead and installed the little little thingies here to put your scrubby thingies in. So I have that in here, and I just discarded the other the actual drawer portions of that. So that'll be functional. Of course, because this is a 33-inch cabinet, 30 inches internally, I had to step back on the size of my sink, which is fine. I have a small sink, got a small kitchen, so I went with a 25-inch quartz black sink that'll be in here. So, and I also got a new faucet, which is kind of a polished brass, kind of a dark thing. So anyway, so there, and then here, of course, is the Lazy Susan. You heard me cussing about that when I was putting that together, and then the 15-inch 3-drawer there. So again, just laying it all out, taking out the tape measure, make sure that's 80 inches and this is 150 inches, just making sure that I'm going to be able to fit this in. Here we are, we're the next day. I've gone ahead and started demolishing some of the cabinets. What I've done so far is obviously I emptied the cabinets and then took a couple of doors off, and I pulled the sink out and disconnected the water, as well as the this is not mine, so I'm just now figuring how to get this thing all functional without the battery on, of course. Okay, so yeah, so I ripped off the backsplash. I don't know, it looks like the previous people, when they put these cabinets on, they just must have smashed the old backsplash and then covered it up. Oh well. So got the sink out, got all that disconnected, got the stove out. Still have the microwave and everything else. So this might be quite a job because there's so many layers of paint on these screws. I'm not sure how I'm going to be able to get them off. I may have to just drill them out. So anyway, the first thing I'm going to do, or at least the next thing, is find the battery, which is right here. And then I'm going to just score. Let's score this here, here, so I can then just get this countertop off in a couple pieces. So there you go. All right, so my buddy just left. He helped me take the microwave down, and I gave it to him. And got the dishwasher out. Of course, turned off the power on the breaker. Easy way to figure that out is I turned on the dishwasher and just kept flipping breakers till it went off. And so then I pulled the dishwasher panel off, and it was screwed to the floor. So I have to remember to do that on the next one. And I was able to pop up the countertop, disconnect the water line, pull that baby right on out. So hopefully my sister will be here pretty soon. She can help me pull out some more of these cabinets. So I'm going to continue working on down the line and try to get this big boy out of here and get it out by the street. This project started in October 2016 when I got my Lillian cabinets, as you just saw. And here it is, almost May. It is May 7th, 2 days before my birthday. I certainly didn't expect this to take 7 months, 6 months. Anyway, it's done. I finally finished today. And my cats are happy, as you can see. This one's Nikon. ISO is walking around the kitchen as well. It's done. The last thing I had to do was to put the base kick panels down at the bottom of the cabinets. And of course my option was to put in the under counter lighting. And got that done this weekend. So it looks pretty cool. I like it. I did add some lights underneath the cabinets. I don't remember if I filmed that. They're a little bright. I can turn them on, as you can see. Puts a lot of warm light, LED light throughout here. But the under counter that I put in today, I put in a switch on the wall and it's dimmable. Okay. And really that's about it. I'm very, very happy. I saved a ton of cash. My overall experiences with Lillian was good. There was a couple boo-boos with some shipping. I called them, they took care of it. They gave me a discount on a part that I actually needed because of all the hassles I had with a couple of the shipments not being exactly correct. But if you're planning on doing a home remodel or a kitchen remodel, seriously look into their offering. Just be real careful when you get the shipment. Make sure you got everything you need. That you're not missing anything and that they didn't send you the wrong stuff. But all in all, I'm very, very happy. So this is, I guess, me signing off. And if you want to email me and ask me any questions about my experience, just send me a email to gkinney@gmail.com. That's GKINN@gmail.com, or go ahead and leave some comments down at the bottom there of the video. So good luck to you if you decide to do it, and I'm sure you'll probably be as pleased as I am.